Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Braps. Today it's just me, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the U.S. beef tax and what that is. So apparently, here in the U.S., all our beef cattle, we like to just pump a whole bunch of hormones into them so we get the most beef out of every cow, right? We get the most out of every cow. Now, the problem with this is Europe has a restriction that you can't bring any of that kind of beef in. Any hormone-fed cattle beef cannot come in to Europe. So the U.S. doesn't sell any beef to Europe. Because we can't, right? A whole bunch of politicians have their panties in a wad because Europe doesn't want to buy our beef. I can understand because, you know, I think grain-fed beef or free-range beef tastes way better. And it's better for you. The hormones that are in there are known from the FTC or whatever it is. Says that these hormones lead to other health issues, cancer, blah 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 blah, right? Now I can tell you, I can taste the difference between a steak bought at Walmart versus some Colby steak. There's a huge difference in the way that meat tastes, and there's a price that comes with that taste. I don't know why American farmers just don't flip over to free-range beef. Actually, I can tell you why American farmers don't flip over. I've seen feedlots when I grew up in Alabama, and there were government-sponsored feedlots, and you have all these cows packed into this small square footage and got their head stuck in a trough, and they're just dumping this feed to them. Stinks, it reeks, man. It's horrible. It smells horrible. For some odd reason, it doesn't even look sanitary to me. So let's get back to this beef tax. So now American government politicians, they have this idea in their head. They're like, hey, let's get back at Europe. Let's tax the shit out of any European motorcycle from 50cc to 500cc. A 100% import tax on any European motorcycle 50cc to 500cc. Now all these sport bike people are going to be like, doesn't affect me, you know, I want a Triumph 675 or 765, or I want a Ducati, you know. Ducati doesn't make anything that small. Triumph doesn't make anything that small. MV Agusta doesn't make anything that small. It doesn't hurt the sport bike industry as much. I think the only people that have anything to lose is BMW because they have that 310. So BMW is the only one that's going to kind of suffer in that area there. Who it's going to hurt are the people who are making dirt bikes. That's who it's going to hurt the most. That's where it's going. Dirt bikes and dual sports. So we're talking KTM, Husqvarna, Beta. Totally kill the market for these guys. KTM has street bikes, dirt bikes, all under 500cc. Husqvarna, now some street bikes and a whole bunch of dirt bikes, all under 500cc. Beta. And this really sucks, you know, because I don't know if any of you guys really looked at them, you know, the Betas, the KTMs, the Husqvarnas, but they really innovate technology in the dirt bike world and in the smaller displacement bikes. I mean, you look at any other 300cc bike and compare it to the Duke 390 or the RC 390, and you look at suspension, you look at electronics packages, things like that. KTM hands down better than anything out there. Slipper clutch on the Duke 390, right? Fully adjustable suspension on the Duke 390 and RC 390. I mean, you look at these bikes and then you compare it to an R3, a Yamaha R3, which is the newest 300 bike on the market. Yamaha not running inverted forks on the R3. They don't have a slipper clutch. They don't have ABS, not that I know of. They don't have traction control. So these companies are really pushing the technology market, innovation towards smaller displacement bikes. And they're about to be penalized because they don't buy our beef. Europe doesn't buy our beef. So what's going to happen in this industry is all of these dealerships that are KTM, Husqvarna, Beta, right? These small businesses in your area are going to go out of business. The only ones that are going to thrive are the large businesses, and they're going to cut KTM, Triumph, you know, KTM, Husqvarna, and Beta out of their inventory. They're just going to sell Japanese bikes and larger displacement European bikes. And that innovation is not going to force the Japanese market, because now they've just been pulled out of the equation in the American market. And it's not going to force the Japanese market to step up the technology that they're putting on their smaller displacement bikes. I mean, can you imagine, you know, Tony Dungy riding a 1980s technology motorcycle? It kind of pisses me off. I mean, why can't we as Americans say, hey, you know what, we want better quality in the food that's produced here in the US. So let's get rid of these places. Let's get rid of these feedlots, and let's do some free-range cattle. And we open ourselves up not only to selling better quality at a little more premium price here in the US that is healthier for us as citizens, we also open that market back up to Europe where we can sell that meat into Europe. And it just drives me nuts. And no matter how much the American Motorcycle Association screams and complains about it, politicians are like, we hear you, we just don't care to listen to you. We're going to push our own agenda. 100% tax. And when they do that, 500cc bikes and below are going to be gone from the European market. We will not see anything from them. I guarantee you that. Why? Because they can make up those sales in Indonesia, they can make up those sales in Asia, you know, and other countries. We'll just be the only country. I think we make up a total of 500,000 units in that market in sales here in the US, compared to other places that 2 million units, you know, they're like, okay, see you later, we're not bringing it here. And then before you know it, they're gonna be like, you know what, we're tired of dealing with your bullshit. And then you're not gonna see any of the European bikes here. No Ducatis, no MP Agustas, no Benellis, you know, no KTMs, no Duke, no Husqvarnas, no Betas. They're all gonna be gone. They're gonna be like, we don't need to sell to you. They'll just trim back their workforce, slow down their production just to meet the demand they have for the other markets, and that'll be it. They'll still be fat, dumb, and happy, making plenty of money. And we've hurt them in no way. And Europe still says, fuck you and your beef. That's what I would do. American politics. For being a democratic country, sometimes we don't have so many democratic policies, you know? And with that, that'll end my rant. Peace out. Talk to you guys next time.